You know, I'm realizing I'm wasting my time here. I'm on this search for the perfect camera. I'm looking at all these mirrorless setups. Nobody's got time for these. Hey, Gerald.
Oh, yeah, how's it going?
What the hell is that?
Oh, just my vlogging rig. Just doing the vlogging.
You do that?
Yeah, you got to, right? You got to vlog in RAW.
I guess.
Yeah. What are you working with?
Oh, this is the Sony X3000.
That do RAW? Yeah.
It's full frame.
It's RAW though, right?
I think so.
I mean, if you're not shooting in RAW, man, then you need to upgrade.
Do I?
Yeah, I mean, this is bare bones built here. If you want to shoot RAW, you want to give it a try?
I'll try it.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. I mean, it's definitely worth it.
Okay.
Superior image
Looks
quality.
heavy.
Nah, it's not too bad. You work out, right? Monkey strength?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's give it a
let's
whirl.
go.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
I'm out of focus, Gerald.
Gotta use there's a focus module down there. Turn it.
Are you serious? Oh,
Yeah.
this though.
You gotta manually focus, man.
What?
Come on.
What is
Dial
this?
it in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You had it. Oh.
I overshot it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you got it?
I think. Hey.
I still can't tell.
It looks good.
Okay.
It looks really
I was
good.
just in the sun there. Did you see me?
Trust me, this is perfect footage. It's worth it. So, RAW. Why RAW?
Well, I mean, it's the only choice, right? That way you can completely blow your exposure or your white balance.
It
which
looks
I know,
good.
I know you love nailing that white balance, right? So,
Always.
Yeah.
I bring that gray card with me everywhere I go.
Well, in this case, you can just set the white balance in post,
Uh-huh.
non-destructively.
Uh-huh.
It's great. Vlogging #1 tool.
I'll do that. Yeah. We seem a little overexposed.
Yeah.
Oh. So that's as dark as we can go.
I
That's
only put the
good.
2 to 5 on there. So.
That's fine.
We just don't want to be in the sun.
So we're just vlogging here with a lightweight rig. The stabilization is what I appreciate most. And you can see you're witnessing it right now. There is a tripod digging into my left groin. I will not be able to have babies. Babies? Nope. Not able to produce. Oh my god, there's a cat. I'll save you. I'll save you. You just gotta counterbalance the weight. It's not that it's unusable. It's actually pretty good. It's not heavy like you'd think it would because of the magnets. So we're filming on the Blackmagic 6K here. It's the ultimate vlogging camera. We have a small rig cage.
It's actually the 4K.
I knew that. We got the Shinobi monitor.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly framing Gerald in the shot. We're rule of thirding so hard right now. We
You're
got
in the
him.
middle and I'm rule of 5. Is that
Yeah. I love that I'm looking so far up here most of the video.
Never at the lens.
Why am I never looking at my audience? That's rule number 1 in YouTube high school that we all went to. So this is a good rig. We got the microphone. It's band-aided up with Gerald Undone branded elastic bands. They're purple. They're purple elastic bands that Gerald sells in his shop. He sells t-shirts as well. I bought a 6-pack.
Even I'm in focus.
Yep.
Alright, so here's the breakdown of the rig that Casey's using right now. We've got the Shinobi on top so he can see himself. Then we've got this focus module here, which is connected to the focus gear here, which is then connected wirelessly to this little module here, which he can operate with his thumb so that he can pull focus. And you can see it turning right there as he adjusts it. And then we've got the variable ND on the front here so that we can adjust exposure. We've got the D3 Pro for the vlogging mic, because this is a vlogging setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just a simple HDMI cable connecting the Shinobi to the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. And we're all set up here. And we're recording RAW Q5 so we don't take up too much space. Because, you know, I don't know. That's pretty much it. And we're doing this all on the iFootage Cobra monopod because you need something pretty heavy duty. And we even have a video head on it so you can get the angle right so we can support it. Try to go as stable as you can. Like, see if you can make like a stable vlog shot, as stable as you possibly can.
I am shaking now. Oh God. Okay.
Here comes stable.
Here's the stable shot. This is stable. Eat your heart out, gimbals. You wasted your money. You could have just done what I'm doing. You bought a gimbal. Unless, of course, it was the FOOTWEAR AK-4500. Thanks for sending it to me, FOOTWEAR. we lost Gerald. There he is. Hey, Gerald. He couldn't keep up with the ninja walk. That's fine. My back's breaking, Gerald. Why do you film with this?
I mean, I do like the versatility in RAW. I think it's a pretty big thing. I also like the adapting lenses. So this case, obviously, I'm using the Metabone. So I've got the EF lens using the 18 to 35. You get that. Like, look how shallow you'd have to feel this there. If you want. You know, we're rocking this at 1.3 right now. So
Wow.
I don't know. For shooting in a small space, although you do have to go through all this in order to be able to use it, right? You do get some benefits. You know, shooting in a small space is hard to get separation. It's hard to deal with the lighting and everything. So this solves a lot of those problems. You just have to solve the problems that it introduces, like how do you focus on yourself when you're shooting yourself? How do you see yourself? So you got to attach a bunch of stuff. But when you do all that,
it just looks great. Wow. And just practical is what it is.
It's completely practical.
At that point, I had noticed that the herniated discs in my spine had merged with my rib and it formed a tumor, a black magic tumor, and it was fun. So that was fun, huh? Got to meet Gerald Undone. What a nice guy in person. We were just laughing the whole time.
Why do people waste their time building up these rigs and shit? It's like the Sony X3. Oh, hey, Gerald. What are you doing?
Super smart, taught me a bunch of shit. In fact, that video, I'll be honest with you, he was showing me how to color grade the raw footage because it came out raw. I was like, what do I do with that exactly? And he's just like, well, if you just tweak this, and he's explaining stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I get that. I totally understand this. I basically just used he tweaked it a bit. He was like, yeah, that looks alright. I was like, cool, we're done. I downloaded DaVinci Resolve just so I could play that file, and then I'm looking at it and I'm just like, I can't edit. I don't know what to do. I can't cut anything. The audio, I'm so used to just one button press, takes my audio into Audition, then one more button press and it does like 7 different steps of noise reduction, compression, perfect volume levels, everything's peaking at -2 dB. And then I'm in DaVinci, I'm like, how do I do that? I think it's individual steps each time and there's no presets. What a nightmare. So I just had to upload that footage. I rendered it into Premiere Pro to edit. So if it doesn't look as glorious as it could, user error, like usual here. I just couldn't handle it. But when I was looking at the footage as Gerald was grading it, I was like, wow, look at that. Like, it looks rich, just rich and cinematic. It's beautiful. I was never really a fan of video quality. I've always been a fan of What am I even doing here? I've been preaching a message here that it's more about the content than the image quality. People focus way too hard on that. They're getting their gimbals and their blurry background and everything. Oh, okay, cinematic colors, all right. And then you don't talk about anything fun. You didn't make my day a better day. You ruined it, actually. You took too much time to do your stuff. Didn't you? It's Fuji tracking me. But I can't deny it. When you have nice image quality, it actually adds to your content. If it doesn't take away from your mind, saying things, you're focusing too hard on it. I'm in love with this Fuji camera. Even though we're dark, no light, there's just softness here. We're going for a cinematic Alfred Hitchcock vibe. Somebody is gonna kill me. But I'm starting to appreciate image quality more and more. Just after using those smartphones, I was like, this is terrible. The HDR fakeness look. Barbie skin, just heart disease coming out, redness, orange. Simpsons. What color Simpson do you want to be? That's all I saw. But yeah, that Blackmagic 4K, it was beautiful. If you have DaVinci Resolve and you're good at it, and then your workflow is just fast and speedy with that, yeah, that could be fun. For me, that system wouldn't work just because it lacks too many things. No stabilization, no flippy screen, no autofocus. Like, everything I need is gone. It's just image quality. For me, I need user abilities to user-friendly me. It must be embarrassing to be you sometimes. We'll wait. Yeah, just leave. It's better that you go. I'll finish the show. For me personally, My G85 that could is fantastic. It's small, good stabilization, focus hacked, enabled. It's good, but the colors, I never get it to look just the way I want, whereas Fuji just does it. I am seriously debating switching over to that system, just because it looks so good out of camera. Autofocus is better with the zoom lens, that kit lens. What a phenomenal lens. I'll do a whole separate video on this. It has nothing to do with anything in this one, but I'm still gonna talk. The ability to zoom in on squirrels, that pays for itself. So thank you, Gerald Undone, for teaching me your ways. Everybody go subscribe to Gerald Undone. You'll learn lots. You may not need any of the information, but he's gonna teach it to you. I'll tell you that much, from the heart. He finds the most obscure topic that nobody was looking for, but he'll tell you all about it. And you need it. You need it in your life. You're not gonna know until you don't have it. So I think we're done. I will not be switching to Blackmagic or Resolve anytime soon, unless they get their act together. Unless there's life hacks. Tell me down below if I can just switch the audio easy one step and it does everything for me. Compression, noise reduction, boom. Levels, engage, equalization. And it seemed like in the color grading, Gerald said there's no presets. I just drop every video I make. I just like make a little preset, drop it on. Demon LUT, boom. Can Fuji handle the Demon LUT? It's not 10-bit. Stupid H.265 files. Stupid. Alright, we're done. Thank you so much for watching and buying a Camera Conspiracies t-shirt. Subscribing for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.